Oh, what a beautiful mountain. Hey, look, that's a Bob Ross signature. Specific mouse pad, because guess who sent me this? The same place who sent me this book. Oh. Great for putting on a wall and hiding a gun in after you're done. You probably got like a nice, like, 38 or something in there. This is the Moondrop Voyager. Sent to me by Apos, who also sells mouse pads. There might be collab mouse pads in the future. Keep an eye out. And these are legit Bob Ross licensed, by the way. My mother sent me an article. Yes, my mother sends me articles. What does your mother do for you? Probably cooks your breakfast. She says the very first Bob Ross painting that he did on television just sold at auction. It sold for the correct amount of money. $10 million. Because fuck you, Bob Ross is amazing. Anyway, we're here with that wallpaper. And then this box, because Moondrop can't help but put a waifu on things. But the problem is, I don't actually know what I'm here to review. Because, oh God, if you go to any of the pages for the Moondrop Voyager, you'll see that it's not this. This is the Moondrop Little White. And it's a neck amp. You loop it around your neck. It's got wires that come out, little magnets that hold it together. It's got buttons for play, pause, buttons for volume, USB-C charger, and then you have, well, it has 2-pin, but I have it adapted to 3.5. But you could hook any IEMs you want up to this at all, and then you could use it to power your IEMs. So Moondrop said, that's a great idea. What if, instead of offering it for people to pick whatever IEMs they want, what if we just put the IEMs on that we want them to listen to? Because fuck you. So they did. This is what they did. Actually, I could finally take this stupid... I got to take this stupid little flag off that says Moondrop. In case you forgot what it is. I think because the word Moondrop on this is so small, it says Moondrop Presents Voyager. They wanted to make sure you knew it was a Moondrop, so I put a little fucking pokey tag on it. It's essentially the same thing. Like it's... I say essentially. It's exactly the same thing. Only slightly different colored wires that are slightly shorter, and instead of terminating in a MCX or a 2-pin, these have a permanently affixed 10mm dynamic. Little clear one. You don't usually see clear dynamics. And you got little magnets in the back of it, so you can clip them together like that, which is actually really nice because they just stick really good. They're good at sticking together. So I'm on a roll. Today is my true wireless day. Like I got all the true wireless. I got the Sonys. I got to do the Tin Buds soon. And it's just like, these count. They're false wireless because there's a wire here. There's literally I'm literally holding the wire. But legitimately, these are in the true wireless category. The difference is, this is a motherfucking Moondrop. All right, as shitty as this whole hey, we're gonna sell you a whole neck speaker, neck amp thing that you could buy for $89 without it, or $130 with it, and you can't take them off. But here's the thing: I really like the way these sound. I really like. I'm ecstatic about how good they sound. But you're stuck with them. So I guess the way this works is if you have an IEM collection, not necessarily as large as the one I am currently fucking rocking, which is insane. But you have an IEM collection, or in the case of the adapters here, a headphone collection, and you want to power it with a little neck amp, which usually is better because larger battery compartment than you get in a true wireless, and bigger space for amplification and heat dissipation. So if you have all of this, get the Little White. If you have no idea if you want this lifestyle, by all means, I'm going to recommend the Voyager. Because it has the same benefits of a neck amp that I just said. It's got more power, more battery life, 12 hours runtime straight, 2 hours to charge, and it's harder to lose than a true wireless. If you're prone to dropping your true wireless and losing it, here you go. You have to lose this whole fucking thing. It goes around your neck. You look like this with it. Let's see how I look. You look like this with it. See, I'm still wearing that shirt. You got your little thing. You put it in your ear. Yeah, insert it. You don't have to look for it. It's gonna be there, cat, and you put it in your ear, and you're done. And when you take them out of here, you just drop them, and they fall down, and you literally can't lose them, unless you lose the whole fucking thing. And then when I hit play on the MTV Unplugged Alice in Chains Down in a Hole, you get a 10mm Moondrop dynamic. And it's clean and natural and exciting. And I just finished, like a half hour ago, I finished with the Sony XM4s. And I talked about how amazing that the technology is and how the DSP correction is. But you know what they're not? They're not real. And these are real IEMs. I can tell Moondrop just went, I don't know, put a 10mm in it. Do we have to fucking DSP correct it? No. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. Either way, it doesn't sound like they are. It sounds like it's just a high quality. Granted, the price difference is $40 between the terminated one and the one with an IEM is $40, making my brain go, well, these should be a $40 IEM. But think about this for a second. Do you think a $50 IEM costs anybody $50 to make? Fuck no. My JoJo's cost $45. I guarantee you the factory in China, and I can't actually guarantee, I don't know the price. If it's costing them more than like $9 to make them, it's a lot. So now do the math on this. How much profit margin does Moondrop want to take on that extra $40 they're gaining? These could be a $20 to build IEM, making them like a $150 IEM. Making them sound as good as they are. I don't think that's the case. And these aren't sold elsewhere, so you could like actually just buy the IEMs. You have to cut the wires and solder on connectors. But they're good. Like, I kind of want to hear these plugged into a tube amp, which is impossible. The Alice in Chains Live is a it's great. It's just a big space. It's intimate. You're hearing the bass. Like, it's all acoustic. These are just fucking singing. Oh, so much better than the fucking $300 Sonys. Just for like music enjoyment. No active noise canceling. They don't tell when you're sitting up or standing or running or in a fucking plane. They just go on your neck. You hit the power button. They turn on and these go in your ear and they play music. Till you don't want them to go near, then you take them out and drop them. The controls are as follows, because I can show you on this. We're going to use this as a demonstration. Everything's on the right side. There's literally nothing on the left side, which kind of weirds me out. My OCD is like, no, put something there. This is just the battery bank. Microphone for phone calls, USB-C for charging, your play, pause, power, answer phone call button, your volume up and down. So up is up towards your neck, down is down at the thing. You have to press it one at a time. If you hold it, it does the Google Assistant. If you tap it, it goes up and down. Nice. If you double tap it, quick. Let me make sure that's what it actually does. Hold on. Do I have to unpause it to do it? I may have to unpause it and double tap. Yeah, double tap is next track. Up. Volume up. Double tap. Next track. Double tap down is the last track. You'll note that I am actually relatively high in the volume right here. So, weirdly enough, as powerful as this is, like this one, they may have downgraded the amplification modules in this because I'm not dying. Then again, they also could calculate it and calibrate it specifically for this 10mm dynamic, which should be efficient as hell to make you not blow your brains out. You know, that's a nice thing for them to do. They're certainly not too quiet. All right, let's get out of Sublime. Oh my God, it's so good. It's a 10mm Moondrop IEM that just happens to be permanently attached to a little white. This would be a all right. We're gonna sell these. Here we go. You and I, we're doing this together. We're in this together. It's a great Nine Inch Nails song. These are perfect for an idiot that doesn't know any better, for you to force amazing audio onto them. I don't know who that person is in your life, but there's someone who just loves their beats and their bows and their do-do-do-do-do. And that's not to be a guy or girl. Guys do the same fucking thing. Like, I love my beat and my bow and my skull crushers. And you could get them these as a gift for $130. And they'll be like, oh, cool. Take off the cover. Don't give it to them with the waifu, all right? That's step one. Normies will be freaked out by this. Keep this for yourself. Just peel it off. You'll give them this very classy book. Oh, it's super classy. You could sign it in here. Like, I hope you enjoyed the music. Tim, I'm assuming Tim's an idiot. And then you hand it this, oh, that's super cool. All right, it's got, you know, ancient Chinese proverbs, whatever you want to fucking say to the guy. You give it to him. It comes with the IEMs. You don't have to worry about it. It comes with tips. Actually, comes with these tips. But why would I use that? I literally have infinite tips of my loving nature, and I got everything from TWS. They're all linked in the description. The only ones that might not be linked yet, I have Hi-Fi sent me these Divinius Velvets, which are insanely smooth. Like whatever technology they've used to smooth this out, they need to put this on sex toys. I'm just saying, if they haven't stolen it from sex toys to bring it to IEM tips, it needs to go the other way. I'm using a large and a medium on these, but I could just shuffle through every one of my tips. This could be the tip tester 4000, because it's going to be consistently amped and DAC'd from one set, and then I could just listen to what the tips, God, those are strong magnets. I can listen to what the tips are doing. There's an app. Let's talk about the app for a split second, because it bothered me for about 20 minutes beforehand. I cannot, for the life of me, get the app. It currently is running a version 1.16. When I turn it on, I turn the app on, the, what the fuck's the name of this app called? It's the Moondrop Link app. It says, hey, what device do you have? Because I've had it for this. And it has a 10-band EQ if you can get it to work. So I open it up and it's like, hey, upgrade your firmware. And I have 1.17, which is better, and 1.19, which is even better. I hit confirm. It says reading configuration, terminating. App configuration, terminated. It terminated. It didn't do shit. I restarted everything but the phone. I restarted this. I restarted the app 3 times. I forcibly closed it. It doesn't want to play nice. I don't care. It sounds great. I'm reviewing the sound of the IEMs. Unless they're doing DSP corrections in the different versions, it's probably something, they don't even tell you what it does. It's probably doing something along the lines of like connectivity, or maybe to do a better codec recognition, because this will do, by the way, LHD, like not just LDAC, LHDC, like the higher end one than that. Moondrop's on the fucking cutting edge as far as connectivity goes. So completely ignore that there's an app. Give this to someone. Give this to yourself. It's just like, you know what? It's too much. All this is too much. All this is too much. I just want something that works and sounds good. This. You'll never lose. You'll never lose them, because you'd have to lose 30 inches of thing to lose them. People are going to be upset, oh, it's not detachable. But if it was detachable, then people would want to put another, then you just have this. You just have this. I love this thing. I'll actually use this thing. You know where you do with this? Here's what the audiophile in me wants to do. By the way, I love the rubber little, they don't clank, they just boom. I leave these in my car. These would absolutely be a leave in my car scenario. Because I have this, but I want to use this for different things and plug it in. Headphones and other IEMs. But this is just your this is it. I feel like a true wireless, like a true wireless. If I kept those in my car and I'm like, oh, I'm going shopping. Oh, fuck, I dropped it under the seat. It's fucked now. I don't want that hassle. I've lost a true wireless under my seat of my car. It is a nightmare. I'm missing the best part of her, which is her legs. This I could hang from the rearview mirror. It could just be one of those things that hangs in the rearview mirror, although it'd probably cook in the sun if I parked it there long enough. I like these. I really like them. The way they sound is big, natural, full, everything I want in a fucking dynamic. And it only costs you $40 more than if you bought this and then had to buy it. I don't think you could do this. I don't think this combo can be beaten. Because if you bought this for $89 and then I gave you a $40 budget, there's a ton of $20 IEMs that would sound really good. I don't think they beat the 10 millimeter Moondrop. I don't think you could do it. Anyway, wallpaper. In the wallpaper horde, to get every wallpaper I've ever used ever in every video in the entirety of the history of mankind, if you install a Resilio sync and it just syncs across, from my library to everyone's library uses torrent technology. It's wonderful. You should check my video on the second channel where I explain what that does. Links to tips. I guess I got to add the velvets because I'm going to put these on everything and see how it works. They're so smooth. They're that weirdly smooth texture. You just want to fuck with it. I want to touch it. Yeah, thank you to APOS for sending this out. Thank you to APOS for licensing Bob Ross so they can bring us Bob Ross fucking desk mats. And Moondrop, never stop when the waifu's on. Just never stop. Just never stop. It's just my life is full of sadness because it's just music and hard. What was that thing? It is not. What was the harmonitine? It is not cold machine, but it is warm, loving music. That's what Anime Waifus on Things does for me. So yeah, no. Links to a post. Patreon, subscribe, so support this channel. If you hate these rants, fuck off. If you love these rants, considering supporting the rants. Because I need your help. 2023 is weird. YouTube's doing weird shit, and I don't like it. Yeah, I'm done. You're done. We're done. See you in the next one. One last thing. Let's see if I can record this.
Connected. Disconnected. Pairing.
Okay.